Hey everybody, just got back from the Invert show in Eastleigh, Southampton. Absolutely brilliant day. Loved walking around, looking at some of the bigger tables and also taking a look at some of the smaller ones as well. So thought we'd go through and have a look at what we picked up in the day. So first off, got a couple of Pamphobetus species Machala, a couple of slings. Was lucky enough to be able to have a little bit of a rummage just to see what size we've got here, and both slings were of a pretty decent size, as you can see here. Looking very healthy. I do love Pamphobetus. Unfortunately, one of my previous species passed away earlier this year, so really happy to have a couple back in the collection. So that's the first one, and this is the second one. As you can see, nice and active and looking pretty healthy, so I'm really pleased with those. Those were £15 each, and they both came from the Spider Shop. Picked up a female Ophanopelma chalcodes. I absolutely love these. This is actually a Christmas present for my dad. He was looking at the table. Again, this is from the Spider Shop. He was looking at the table and was umming and ahhing about whether or not he wanted to get one. So when he was looking away, I did a cheeky buy. My friend actually went and did it for me, but absolutely beautiful female, as you can see here. Very active. Absolutely beautiful colours, but we'll put her back in before she decides to take a bit of a walk. She's very keen to come out, so we'll just shut the lid carefully there. Absolutely beautiful female. I will get her rehoused obviously before giving over for Christmas, but yeah, stunning female. This one very happy with. This came from Sparse Spiders. Absolutely love Sparse Spiders. Always look at their table and try to pick something up if I can. This was actually a chance find. I'm not going to open up the box. I am very much a novice, so although I've got experience in old worlds and new worlds alike, pokies are fairly new to me, so I'm very much looking forward to giving this a go. And this is the Poecilotheria metallica, or the Guti sapphire ornamental. She is a female. Absolutely beautiful colorings. Really looking forward to seeing how she grows, and we'll do a rehousing later on as well. She was quite pricey at 165, but when I've been looking around, the prices are pretty much there, and then a lot of cases are actually a lot more, so I'm really pleased with that pickup. I can't remember the name of the vendor that I picked this up from. It was a small table. They had a fair few slings, but this is the Poecilotheria fringe ornamental. I think is it the ornata? I might have got that wrong. But as you can see here, a nice looking sling. I did have a couple of Poecilotheria regalis, but they molted out to be mature males. So we'll wait and see what this one is. This was £10. So yeah, really looking forward to growing on this sling. My daughter came along as well from uni. So these are actually hers, but she's asked if I can look after them until she gets back so she can rehouse them properly. So we've got a couple of, I'm not actually sure on millipedes, but I think they're the kind of the African giants, but the chocolate colour. I won't disturb them too much, but absolutely beautiful. Love the velvety chocolate colour, so there's a couple in there. To me, they look like giant earthworms, but I think, yeah, they grow up to about 25 centimetres, so about 10 inches for what I read up on. Pretty straightforward to to look after, so we'll have some fun rehousing those, and looking forward to them growing up into to full size. And of course, a trip to any Invert show would not be complete without getting some form of mystery box. So this one's actually from Dave's Little Beasties. I have opened it up already to check that everything was okay, but I'll do an unveil on a different video. And likewise, I do love a GIMP box. So I actually pre-ordered this GIMP box from the Spider shop, so you got a little sneak peek there as to what's in it. This is a double value one in that they're ordinarily £60. This was 120 because I do love some GIMPs. But again, I'll show you what's in this in a separate video. So that's pretty much it for this one. It is my first video. I'm not adept at making these, so it's just really for a bit of fun. If the content grows, fantastic. If not, it's just a way for me to document what I'm doing, and yeah, we shall have a look and see what's going on.